It's Jenny at the Orcas Public Library again, and I have 2 more books for you this week, just like last week, but they're different books than last week. This week, I've got 2 new books, and they're about green things. The first one is called How to Catch a Clover Thief, and it's written by Elise Parsley, which makes sense, because parsley is also a green thing that you grow in your garden. But when you look at that cover, what kind of animal is that? Somebody know? One of my favorite animals, besides sloths and bears and a lot of other things. That one is I think it's a warthog. Yeah, I like warthogs. All right, let's take a look at that. And this book was published by Little Brown and Company. So we will say, thank you for allowing us to read it in quarantine. So excited. The stems were tall, the leaves were large, and Roy couldn't believe his luck. All this clover patch needed were those sweet white blossoms, and then he could gobble up his very favorite snack. They were nearly ready. He just needed to be patient. There. Wow. Yum. Don't even think about stealing my patch of clover, Jarvis, said Roy, eyeing his neighbor. Jarvis shook his head. Well, heavens, I wouldn't think of it, Roy. After all, clover's hard to come by in these woods, and you found it first. It clearly belongs to you. It does, said Roy. Now go away. It's about to bloom. Say, you know what you need, Roy, old buddy here? This cookbook will help you plan some new recipes while you wait for those delightful blooms. Jarvis hopped off while Roy kept an eye on his clover and read the first recipe and the second recipe. The third recipe called for mulberries and mushrooms. Yum. And when Roy returned from his foraging, gasp! The patch was smaller. The next day, Jarvis slipped into the clearing. What's the matter, Roy? Go away, Jarvis. My clover is ready to bloom, but there's a clover thief around here, so I've got to stand guard day and night. My, said Jarvis. You know what you're going to need, Roy. A proper campsite here. This guidebook will give you all the tricks and tips. Roy resisted. But finally, he picked up the book and pitched a tent and built a campfire. And by the time Roy finished carving out a canoe, crash! His patch was even smaller. Oh no! And the next day, Jarvis peeked into the clearing. Go away, Jarvis, Roy yelled. I'm hungry and I'm mad, and I've been staying awake guarding this patch day and night, and that's all I will do until I get my clover blossoms." "Roy," said Jarvis, "do you know what you need?" "Let me guess. Another book?" "No," Jarvis giggled. "Company." "Mind if I—" "Oh, all right," shouted Roy. "You're going to love this," said Jarvis. "It's a textbook I've been reading about recent advancements in aerospace engineering." "I don't even know what aerospace engineering is," said Roy. "You will soon enough. Listen to this." And Roy listened for a while. Then it was nothing but orbital inclinations and nose cones. When Roy awoke, snort, the clover was completely eaten up, right down to nubbins. "How can this be?" cried Roy. Then he froze and snarled, "Wait, where is that gopher?" "Oh, hi, Roy," Jarvis gulped. "Did I hear that your clover is completely gone? That's terrible. Sheesh, and after all you've done to protect it. So, what are you gonna do?" "Jarvis," said Roy, "I think you know exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to get a book." Jarvis squeaked. "Oh, thank goodness. I mean, of course, a book. The perfect way to pass the time while your clover grows back. Off you go, Roy." Roy rushed to the library, and while he waited for his clover to grow, Roy read and reread and looked up words he didn't know and read some more. And Roy didn't see Jarvis for weeks. But when he did, vroomp, shoop, 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 garak, 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 boom, zoop, clonk, bink, whoop, 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 da boom. Roy was ready. He had just needed the right book. How to Catch a Clover Thief. I don't know about that one. What do you think? Oh no! Maybe he's going up to space to see the aliens or something? I don't know. I'm not sure that I would have recommended that. Seems awful dangerous and maybe not so friendly. Maybe there's another way that they could have actually had that clover patch together. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you could come up with a better idea. I certainly think there's a better thing you could have done. But since we're talking about green things, I thought we would read another new book, and it's called Keep an Eye on Ivy. And it's written by Barroux, and I believe it's illustrated by Thames and Hudson. It's a little bit different. Let's see if you like it. All right, here we go. I'm very happy today. That's because it's a special day. Today is my birthday. Yay! And I've been given lots of presents. My favorite one is green, and her name is Ivy. I have to take good care of her. On Monday, I see Susie in the living room. Hello, Susie. Have you seen the cat anywhere? No, he must be outside, chasing mice. Oh, that makes sense. I'm going to my judo class now. Will you keep an eye on Ivy for me? Thanks. Hello, Grandpa. Have you seen the cat or Susie? I can't find her. Well, it's Tuesday, so your sister must be at her music lessons. Oh, that makes sense. I've got to go out now. Will you keep an eye on Ivy for me? Thanks. Hello, Grandma. Have you seen the cat? Or Susie? Or Grandpa? Well, it's Wednesday, so Grandpa must be at his chess club. Ah, that makes sense. I'm going to play outside now. Will you keep an eye on Ivy for me? Thanks. Hello, Dad. Have you seen the cat? Or Susie? Or Grandpa? Or Grandma? Well, it's Thursday, so Grandma must be meeting her friends at the library. Ah, that makes sense. I'm going to do my homework. Will you keep an eye on Ivy for me? Thanks. Hello, Mom. Have you seen the cat? Or Susie? Or Grandpa? Or Grandma? Or Dad? Well, it's Friday, so your dad has probably gone to play football. Ah, that makes sense. I'm going to bed now. Will you keep an eye on Ivy for me? Thanks. Hello, Ivy. Have you seen the cat? Or Susie? Or Grandpa? Or Grandma? Or Dad? Or Mom? It's very strange. Where could everyone be? Oh! Mom, where's my saxophone? Ask your father. Ouch, someone stepped on my toes. Can you turn the light on? Meow. This is very annoying. I want to make a cake, but I can't find the kitchen. Have you seen my red tie anywhere, darling? Oh, here. You all are? That's good. But who's keeping an eye on Ivy? Ivy, I'm very disappointed in you. It's rude to swallow people without asking first. If you're hungry, let me know. I'll share my sandwiches with you. But guess who'll be keeping an eye on you now? Everybody. That's quite a plant, wasn't it? Very different than the clover patch. Yes, I think that's true. Those ivies, especially ivies, they can be real weeds that actually need to be taken out of your garden before you plant a clover patch. So keep your eye on those plants. Might be time to remove them. Yes. I hope you like those stories about green things. Makes you think a little bit about going out, thinking about your garden a little bit. I know I am. I'm ordering my seeds and I'm very excited. But if you need any more books about green things, like How to Catch a Clover Thief, or Keep an Eye on Ivy, you can come to the library and pick them up here, or we can find other books for you. So I hope you like those ones, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.